Yo, 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 it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in. We outside H-Town, Texas, getting a little workout in on the track real quick. Y'all know how we do. We ain't doing too much with it, man. Trying to get them steps in, keep that blood flowing, keep the heart racing. We do got to try to eat better out here, myself included. I need to eat way better. Um, Want to get more cleaner. Want to start doing salad at least 2 days to 3 days out the week. And right now I got to do it. I don't have to, but it's just easier to do with like a little grilled chicken or something like that. But eventually I want to just get to just like straight salad to the point where it's like I'll be weed all the other stuff out. That stuff that tastes good. So we just trying shutting down all rice. Got to keep that rice shut down. And I done did it before, man. I done shut down the rice. I done shut down the bread. I will be eating bad next week because I do gotta go and fuck with them burgers, man. I mean not the crawfish. The crawfish. My bad, not burgers, crawfish. I'm eating crawfish next week, so that's gonna be crawfish, corn. Shout to my fam, B-Day next week. We're gonna do it. Hey, we gotta get there, man. It's all about the sacrifices. Do it. Stop eating them big meals, man. That we was raised to eat very bad, very poor. Do not eat them big meals. Don't eat them big meals, man. Duval is not from Atlanta. Duval is from Jacksonville, Florida, and his family is from the Caribbean. So we'll get to that in a second. Just have to push that stuff out there, you know. Get active, get your blood flowing, man. You can do it, get that weight off. I'm doing my best to get this health together. Let's get ours together. And for people who don't know, because some of y'all still be thinking, I don't care about it. It's been going on. It's the running joke for 7 years, bro. I am 6'1" and I weigh like 190. So you think about that weight, 190 to 195. I'm fluctuating with that. I'm probably about 190 right now. I did weigh 205 at one point, 210. I maybe even got 215, but none of that ever looked like horrible on me. None of it ever looked. I've never got to the point where I was a big overweight, like just big fat blob or nothing like that. Do need to eat better though. That's one thing I do. I need to do. We working on it though. Yeah, the sun that popped out the H time today. We letting a few more people get up in here. I really just came on to address this one topic, and we'll go through some other things. Yeah, everybody think that I'm fat because of my head and my face, bro. But if y'all seen the pictures, y'all know I ain't fat. But even if I was, I wouldn't give a damn. Yeah, because of my head and my face, bro. Because I got a fat face and I got a big ass head. But there's nothing to me, nigga. I'm like, bro, nigga, I've been looking this way my whole life. It ain't shit. Yeah, it got hot today. I had plans on putting on my little track jacket today, and it started scorching. Hit that like button and turn us up, man. Yep, facts. We eat bad, eating them big meals. Nah, you supposed to slice them meals in half, bro. You're not supposed to eat till you bloated and full and tired, nigga. You're supposed to put something on your stomach light, contain you to the time, supposed to be putting them fruits and vegetables up in there and all that. Let's talk about it, man. Let's talk about it, man. Let's turn it up. Hit that like button. Let's get it going, dog. We need the participation. We ain't tripping on the donations, but we need y'all to hit that like button when y'all come in and turn it up. Let's get it started. We're going to talk about Lil Duval for a little bit. I seen Trump. They just had a turned up argument with the guy from Ukraine, Zelensky. That's crazy. That's crazy. They was turned up. I don't know if y'all seen that. Y'all might have seen that on y'all timeline today. I got to get more in tune of everything going on with that. You know, we've been providing assistance. Trump is trying to tell him to sign this deal. But, you know, Trump's personality is off the wall. Vance is sitting there with him. So, yeah. Yeah, the guy Zelensky, they turned up. That shit is wild. We ain't ever seen nothing like that with a president where he just going up and, you know, you're pretty brave, but it's not going to turn out good for you. I'm like, damn. They doing this shit on camera, dog. They doing this on camera. Well, Lil Duval name, we'll talk about Lil Duval in a second. Then we'll talk about some other things if y'all want to. Of course, everything going on with Jim Jones' camera, 50 Cent now. 50 Cent just took a shot at Jim Jones earlier today. Didn't get to cover that on the video yet. I might do it later. I went on ahead and this is the last day of the month. I went on and dropped a gang of videos these last 2 days. I just dropped the video as well with Lord Jamar and him responding to Godfrey and Crazy Legs interview, which was nasty work by Godfrey. Very nasty work. Very nasty work, Godfrey. That was nasty. Nasty, 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 Godfrey. I also got to get a video out there on DL Hughley. I've been trying to get there to it. Haven't been able to do it yet. He will be addressed, though. We're not letting him slide, even though it's old. It's probably like a week old now. But he still got to get checked on it, man. It's mandatory. Yeah, let's talk about it, man. Lil Duval, he went to Instagram today and posted an interview with an African guy, and his wife is from Missouri. And from one of the clips, they was in Houston. On one of the clips from that little segment, because I seen the Welcome to Houston sign. I mean, it's a Houston mural that's downtown that was in one of the videos. I don't know if they were in Houston, though. But he talked about racism. And matter of fact, let me just play it for y'all so y'all can hear it for yourselves. Let me just play it for y'all real quick. And this is what Lil Duval posted to his Instagram. Now, mind you, Lil Duval's background is not Black American. I want to say that again. He's not Black American. And being a tether is an action word. Action. You have to say it or you have to do it. Just because you're from another country, that does not mean you're a tether. That does not mean you're disrespectful. That doesn't mean you're undermining us. But if you put it out there, we will call it out and we will address it. Now let's go over here to what Lil Duval had to say. It's all good. Just show respect and show thanks and gratitude, Lil Duval, and you good. It's not really that deep. Let me post what he said. Here you go, right here. Listen.
Odewale came here in 1998 from Lagos, Nigeria, and opened several restaurants featuring his national cuisine. He runs them with his wife, Tiffany, who hails from Missouri. You come here as a migrant? Yes. And you own 3 restaurants. Tell me the story. Well, I didn't do everything by myself. My wife played a very, very important role. You better say that. Yeah. I saw her pinching you on the table. I just love it in America. Mm-hmm. I really do. This is the best country for a Black person to live and be successful. Everybody wants to come here. There's opportunity as long as you work so hard. You know, like with me, I drove taxi, I drove limo for a long time. We saved up money, and the opportunity came. We saw this place and said, you know what, we got to make a break for this. The difference is social mobility. Yeah. There's less social mobility, you're saying, exactly. Than here. You know why it is in Nigeria. You got to know people. I don't have anybody in the government. I don't have anybody in the military. I don't come from a rich family. Right. If you're born in a rich family, then it's more likely that you continue that. But if you're not, it's difficult to get to that level.
So, what you call it, put in the caption. Lil Duval put in the caption. This is what most black foreigners understand that I think black Americans take for granted. Ain't no place in the world easier to come up in than America. He said, this is what most black foreigners understand that I think black Americans take for granted. Ain't no place in the world easier to come up in than America. Lil Duval, boy, you were sadly mistaken. And he got another clip. Hold on just a second. He doubled back on it. I guess he got some feedback and some attention. And you know, that's the thing. This doesn't have comedy to it. And there's a lot of times with comedians, they just say shit for attention. And we posted, like, even Andrew Schultz. It's like he would say things and do things, like even with the Kendrick Lamar stuff. Yeah, you saying you a comedian, so we not supposed to take what you saying serious. But where is the comedy here? This is you talking about what black Americans take for granted, my nigga. Hold on. Let me find something real quick. Hold on, he got it. It's another post he made.
Assistant lead.
Hold on. Another post he made. We finna get it, y'all. Hold on real quick. Let it load back up. Hold on.
Assistant lead to even, but you know, has.
He said on the other post, dang, my shit loading slow. Give me just a second, y'all. I'm pulling it up. Pulling it up. Lil Duval, you better chill, my boy. Don't. And niggas in the comments on his ass, too. And everybody is not going to be on this type of time. We not waiting, and we not holding up on speaking the truth and making sure we are respected as black Americans. We not going to slow that down and wait for everybody to get up to speed or wait for everybody to come into this room we in. You'll wake up when you wake up, and if you don't wake up, that's on you. That is on you, nigga. We don't got time to be holding hands. We gonna get you this information. We gonna get you the facts that are undebatable. You can have an opinion about the facts, but we're not gonna rearrange the facts to protect nobody's feelings no more. That is over. And if you don't want to come wake up, just stay asleep. But if you get in the way, we gonna call it out. Hold on. What the hell happened? Why is the nigga shit not coming back up, y'all? There you go. Okay. This the other thing he said.
You were reading about America.
Yes.
You're in school. You're learning about the civil rights struggle.
Yes.
You're learning about the Ku Klux Klan,
Yes.
the history of racism,
Yes.
right? When you came, didn't you worry that racism would keep you from fulfilling your ambitions? That didn't slow you down.
No.
Why?
No.
Didn't you read the news?
Well,
don't you know there's racism in America?
Let me tell you something. You experience racism everywhere. In Nigeria and most African countries, white people are treated like royalty. Mm-hmm. You know, sometimes in Nigeria, you can't get a business unless you have a white person beside you. Mm-hmm. The bank is not going to loan you no money.
You know, coming from Missouri, it was very socially segregated, you know, and no matter how I straightened my hair, no matter how I tried to sound articulate, you're black. You have more money than me, you're still black.
Right.
And sometimes Africans didn't see that. They just thought, well, how can you people be like this when you got all this, you know, but it was just different.
Yeah, ask the police.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
What they going to do? Not beat you over the head because you say, oh, I'm not like them. I'm in Nigeria. Yeah. It was the same.
So Lil Duval posted that and said one more part. This is how black foreigners look at racism versus black Americans. This ain't a who's right or wrong. It's just giving understanding from both sides. Lil Duval, you not the nigga for this conversation, my nigga. Because you know, just like we know, that even police, there's a population of police, a large population of police and the federal government. They look and understand and know that blacks from other countries are different from us if they show us that, if they show them that. Now, if a person from Africa or Jamaica or Haiti or Dominican Republic or Cuba, Bahamas, any country in Africa, anywhere where you a different person but you black from a different country, if you come over here and you engage in black American lifestyle and you move like a black American, you act like a black American, they're going to treat you like a black American. They're going to see you as a black American. But if they pull you over and they notice you and they see you and they dealing with you and they realize, okay, this guy's not a black American, he's a black immigrant. So we're not going to sit up there and push the same like this is all one big umbrella and it's all just unified out here, bro. We not doing that, little Duval. You can knock that off. And who cares how they see racism? Their racism over there, they have racism with amongst themselves through tribalism. But racism over here, my nigga, and what we've been through and what we fought through in racism over here, they can view it how they want to view it, little Duval. It don't matter how they want to view it. They can have an opinion about it, but does it matter? Because how they view it ain't a structure of what didn't happen and what's going on. It is what it is. My nigga Pico in the building, Hot Thoughts TV. Y'all go sub up, man. We just keeping it all the way 1,000 right now, bro. We don't got time to sugarcoat it. And we not finna sit up here and play with any type of thing where we should care what anybody else thinks, Lil Duval. Who cares how they view racism? What needs to be known and understood and overstood for people like Lil Duval, who have this weird mindset, who want to play games. Don't talk about how it's easy to come up over here. Oh, black Americans can work hard and make it over here. Like they gave that to us. Like they said, here you go. We're going to make it easy for black Americans. No, my nigga. We have fought, died, suffered, bled, been tormented, tortured, slaughtered, lynched, and killed to get it to this point. We forced their hand. I had somebody tell me last night, because I said neither party has done anything specifically for black Americans. I keep saying it, and people want to hear it how they want to hear it. Not my fault that you're being stuck on stupid and you want to believe what you want to believe. I don't have time to raise children. I'm going to give you the facts. I tell people, it's your choice, it's your right to vote for who you want to vote for. But when you're talking to me, you're not going to tell me that a party has done something specifically for blacks when it was done and it benefited everybody. We forced their hand for us to be treated equally. Immigrants were allowed to come over here off the hand and the grind and the suffering and the disrespect and the torture, the mental warfare during the civil rights movement. That's what opened up the floodgates for immigrants, y'all. So when you hear people start saying this shit, saying that shit, no, we not doing it, bro. And we not gonna let y'all ever control this narrative. Yeah, we not letting y'all control this narrative. Y'all not gonna come over here and say, oh, it's easy to come up in America. No, it's not. The work has been done for y'all to come over here. Niggas died for that. Niggas got lynched for that. Niggas got tortured for that. For half a millennium, my nigga. Half a millennium. We talking centuries. 500 of them. I mean, 500, yeah. 500 centuries. That's half a millennium. We over half of a millennium of being treated like second-class citizens in this country that we built, my nigga. We still up under white supremacy. Yes, white supremacy does run Africa as well. That is a fact. But y'all don't have the same mindset that we have when it comes to white supremacy. Y'all believe in putting y'all head downs and working and dealing with it. We believe in rebellion. We believe in standing up for ourselves. We did to put our head down and work shit already. Y'all call us out, some of y'all, not all, because we like to keep it fair. Some of y'all will call us out for standing up and speaking up for ourselves or being combative or not just shutting the fuck up. That's what y'all do in y'all country with the white man. We don't do that over here. And that's the reason why y'all want to come over here. If we had that mindset, this world wouldn't be a place where y'all could come up at. I asked this brother this, and no disrespect to him because he's talking about working hard, and he gave credit to his wife, who is a black American from Missouri. He gave that credit to his wife. Look who helped them turn up. Yes, you do have opportunity here. That is a fact. Nobody's not denying the opportunity. But it's a lot of people that work hard and strive and suffer and be on their last dollar, be giving it they all, that never get the opportunity to get rich, my nigga. Just because you work hard don't mean that it's going to work out for you. Let me say that again. Just because you work hard and you grind don't mean that it's going to work out for you. There are people that have been working hard for 30 years, 40 years, and they still don't make $100,000 a year, dog. You have to have information. You have to have knowledge. You have to have resources. You have to have the mindset to get out of a certain cycle. There are a lot of people that work hard every single day, bro. There are a lot of people that have been working hard. Just because you work hard does not mean that you're going to make it. Now, what it is when it comes to working hard increases your chances. Working hard, having a game plan, it puts you in them circles, in them rooms, and you start making those necessary moves with the hard work that turn you up. But see, this guy right here, him and his wife, a black American woman, they figured it out of Missouri. They in Houston, because I saw the sign again. They had to come with a whole structure and plan, and they put their work in to get where they at, no doubt about it. But at the same time, what about the ones that come over here? Why don't we hear about the failure stories from other countries? Y'all ever notice that? Get in Hitty TV. We can do it. Let me know on Instagram, urbanpoliticians_Big Ant. And I got an interview dropping on my nigga Pico channel right now. Let me say this again. How come we only hear stories about the success and the wins on that side? How come we don't hear about the people from other countries who are not successful, who are just maintaining and getting by, just like black Americans? A lot of us are just maintaining and getting by. But it seems like when they come to tell their stories, they always tell us the stories of only the success ones. So if it's 5 million immigrants from other countries, how many of them are financially successful? And when I say financially successful, I guess what number y'all want to put on it? Hot Thoughts TV. Go subscribe to my nigga Pico right now and catch them interviews dropping. My boy in this city working. I got the vlog with us on there too. I got the vlog. I'm gonna try to put that out Saturday or maybe Sunday or Monday morning. So I'm just saying, how many immigrants they got parents that's just working hard, just like black Americans, to pay the bills, put their kids through college? We've been doing that in America for centuries. So how come they get to come over here and do the same thing, and it's seen as that they're more successful? You want to know why why they treat them like or act like they're more successful than us? Because their success was being able to just move to America. That's a win for them. So you look at them, they might be making the same amount of money financially as black Americans. They might be making $60K a year, $70K a year, which we got plenty of black Americans making that. Plenty. My homies make that as well. My partners, they got jobs. I'm doing YouTube right now, so my money a little bit different with the grind and how the ads work and stuff like that, up and down. and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I'm doing media, but I got partners with real jobs that they punch the clock. I got partners that make 70K a year. I got partners that make 90K a year. I got partners that get paid per diem. My pops, my dad, makes over $100,000 a year. My stepdad made over $100,000 a year. My mother is a registered nurse. So is my auntie. My other auntie is a doctor. She's from Louisiana, born and raised. My lineage come from Louisiana. Appreciate that donation. Who put that in there? Salute. Shout to North Carolina for shit show. Shout to North Carolina. Appreciate that BT Scoop TV. Shout to North Carolina. Appreciate y'all support. I want the guy who asked for the interview too. I'm slow on my DMs. I'm terrible on them. I be having emails all day, text messages all day, DMs all day. Just give me some time. I'm gonna get to them joints, bro. I ain't acting Hollywood. I just got like thousands of shit, other stuff I gotta do outside of YouTube with my life and all that. It'd be hard to keep up with it. I'm gonna get to you though. Just let me know. Stay up on me about it. Don't think that I'm looking down on you like you're not important or I'm better than you. Just follow up with me because I be grinding, and I be ripping and running. I be in the streets ripping and running. So, hey, fam, we don't give a damn. We love being black, my nigga. We love being black. Everybody focusing on us. Everybody speaking on us. Lil Duval jumped out there and decided to compare black Americans to Africans today. He started this shit. It ain't like we woke up and said, let's get on Lil Duval. We didn't wake up and say, well, my family from Louisiana, I'm from Houston. My family from Alexandria. I'm born and raised in Houston, though. Yeah, nah. So I just want that to be understood, bro. Like, we not gonna sit up here and talk about the success. They are seen as successful or they're doing something positive just by moving to America. It's just like when a motherfucker move from a small town to a big city, even if they struggling over there, it's seen as a success. See, what happens is they come up, they get a crib, they get a business going. It don't even matter if they make $1,000,000. They are seen as more successful than a nigga because we are expected to already have all these things figured out. But that's not how it works because you're not comparing them to the niggas that got the shit figured out. How many black barbershops, how many black barbers y'all know? In Houston, it's 1,000 black barbers, easy, that's taking care of their families and their kids off of cutting hair. 1,000 black barbers in Houston, easy, guaranteed. 1,000 black barbers. They got suites, they got barbershops. It's 4 black barbershops in the area that I'm in right now. 4 black barbershops. That's success, my nigga. That's putting a roof over your family's head. That's putting food on the table. That's providing black jobs in a barbershop. Yeah, you're like an independent contractor, but if I have a shop and you come in my shop and you pay booth rent here, I'm providing you a place where you can make money. That's black business. That's black ownership. We got all type of stuff. Beauty salons. A lot of them. A lot of suites. A lot of barbers got suites now. Since the pandemic, a lot of barbers switched the game up and it went to the suite game. Yeah. Lil Duval, and that's why we got on it because, you know, my nigga BP had hit me to it that Lil Duval is not a foundational black American. He's a Bahamian. He's a Bahamian. So we want to put that out there that, fam, anybody, if I catch it and I got time, I know I wanted to track today, let me speak on Lil Duval with this disrespect towards black Americans. It's unacceptable. It's not cool, bro. Don't compare us to nothing. when we didn't have the same start, we didn't have the same finish, and we're not going to be viewed as the same. Y'all only acknowledge the black entertainers and the black millionaires or the black people that's popular. Atlanta, Lil Duval be in Atlanta. He's from Jacksonville. You know how many black business owners are there, Lil Duval. Why are you focusing and comparing them to the ones that are not black business owners? And we have been pencil whipped, brainwashed into thinking that we not successful either, or that we don't have things to be proud of. No, nigga, we got a lot to be proud of. And it's a good thing we rebel and we choose to fight. You know, it's a good interview that y'all should check out a little bit of it. Just go watch a little bit of it, probably about the first 30 minutes. Tariq Nasheed and DJ Academics. And Academics echoes the mindset of black immigrants for that first. Just watch 30 minutes of it. You will get everything you need to know. And that's how a lot of them really think like that. They really feel like that. Even down to hip hop culture. Lil Duval compared us to black Africans or just black immigrants and said the way that we view racism and the way that they view racism. And he posted a clip of an African immigrant from Nigeria who has a successful business and him saying, yeah, man, you can come up in America if you work hard and things like that, which is true. You can. But there's so many layers to that conversation. But in so many words, he's echoing that black Americans, y'all just ain't working hard enough. He's echoing that in so many words, black Americans are just not working hard enough. And we all know that that's not the case. We have black Americans that have been working hard in this country for centuries, half a millennium. My grandmother worked up until she passed away or till she couldn't work no more. My other grandmother worked until she could retire. She's 95. My other grandfather worked until he was 93. Not 93. He's 93 now, but he worked until he couldn't work no more. They worked hard jobs, y'all. Y'all came in and start trying to tell us what success is and how much money we should have. Everybody is not going to be rich. Everybody is not going to have a $300,000, $400,000 house. And that's a big house in Houston. I know other cities, 300,000 might not get you too much of shit. But if you got a $300,000 house in Houston, you live, you straight. Up a notch, 400,000, you super turned. Yo, we not allowing people to tether without checking it and calling it out. Lil Duval makes money and makes a living being childish and saying ignorant stuff. He's all about attention. But don't cross that attention that you seek and that you try to go viral off of and put out misleading information if you haven't done the research or you don't care to do the research, or basically don't disrespect black Americans and our history and our lineage and our ancestors. Don't come over here and say, oh, it's easier in America, you know, for y'all to come up than it is in our country. Well, yeah, nigga. And that's because we put the work in. When you tell us it's easier, you make it seem like the white man made it easier for us. No, nigga. See, we not letting these people speak like that no more. Don't come over here and tell us it's easier when our ancestors, our great-great-grandparents forced these people, and some of our grandparents. They stood tall and stood firm and forced these people to get it to where we at now, and we still up under them, nigga. They ain't compensated us for shit yet. They ain't compensated us for shit. You know how much shit they done tore down that black Americans built? And don't think about the small, we can't even name the small towns that they tore down that we didn't know about. But we know the documented ones. Several of them in Oklahoma, the main one being Tulsa. We know about Oscarville and GA. We know about Rosewood in Florida. We know about the little town in Kentucky. We know about Seneca Village in Central Park, NY. But all the other things they brought in, the laws that was created. Nah, my nigga. We not letting niggas play like that no more. We shutting it down. So we had to call out Lil Duval on that today. He is not a foundational Black American. Don't compare us to nobody. Ain't nobody came over here and fought for centuries to get the world to make it a place and a safe haven for y'all to come to where y'all are viewed as successful just by making it over here. If you could touch American land, you already got the little like, and that's another thing. They don't want to hear this. There's two things you get when you're an immigrant. You already have a little bit of a sympathy because that's a conversation piece. I'm from another country. So by you speaking, you have an accent when you speak. So you having that accent, it already is it in a form in the working world like, hey, he from another country. That's your conversation piece. So that's one thing. Then the other thing is anything you do over here is seen, it can be a small accomplishment. You will get praise for that, or you will be like, hey, he grinded up, he worked his way up to get up over here. But the same thing, if you do the same thing a Black American been doing, it's seen as we supposed to do that. Or that's what you're supposed to do. See, for them, they come over here, they can buy them a house, right? A Black man bought that house next door to him 3 years ago. Came from the trenches, came from the hood, came from the trap, came from all the BS, came from poverty, parents didn't have nothing. If that Black kid works his way up and buys that house when he's 30, 35, whatever, people gonna be like, hey, he did that. But an immigrant, they get that extra nod because it's like, well, he came from another country. But once you over here and you get a job, it's not like you starting from a place that niggas didn't start from. Y'all ain't coming over here till y'all got somewhere to stay and lay your head at. When anybody broke in America is broke in America. Anybody. So if you got a $0 in America, you could be an American nigga with $0. Shit go bad. Everybody be up and down. You on the same playing field as somebody else who got a $0 from another country. Because ain't nobody gonna give you nothing. You gonna have to get out here and work and figure it out. And niggas do it every day. But we don't get celebrated for that. For us to be celebrated, we gotta go over and beyond. Am I right or wrong? My nigga Pook in the building. My nigga BP in the building. Shout out to the guys. Yeah, now Lil Duval said that shit, so we had to come address that real quick. Might see some more people addressing it. Cause I did see some niggas getting on his ass in the comments. We got a lot of people who didn't really understand the angle he was taking with that shit. So we just had to come address it. That's all it was. Let's move on. What do we want to move on to? What y'all want to get? Oh, Lil Baby. Let's talk about Lil Baby. Lil Baby real quick. Man, Lil Baby going through it, dog. They trying to take Lil Baby out the game, man. They trying to take Lil Baby out the game. That was a trash job by Atlanta PD. That made entirely no sense what y'all did. That was disgusting police work, disgusting propaganda with the media. You know, I don't know the exact details of where Lil Baby shot the video or who he beefing with, but I don't need to know. you can't put an arrest warrant on a nigga. You can do what you want to do because y'all the cops, but it doesn't make any logical sense to put an arrest warrant on a nigga when he had nothing to do with the trigger being pulled. And when I say that, yeah, I shot a video, but you like, man, he went into a rival gang neighborhood where he wasn't supposed to be. And I'm like, yeah, in the terms of gang, if that's even true, let's just say that we just saying for talking purposes. My nigga, you not supposed to be telling no person in America being in a residential neighborhood where they not supposed to be at. It don't matter, nigga. Like, you coming over here on some whole other shit trying to paint a narrative, and I'm not gonna, no. That ain't how they work, bro. And then, you know, these people will get on here, niggas will keep talking. These people will start talking and just saying shit and come on. We don't know what neighborhood he knew. It don't matter what neighborhood he knew, my nigga. Just because somebody shot a video in your neighborhood, if that's even what happened, because I don't believe Atlanta police with this bullshit, how they moving. They know that shit don't hold ground. That's not justification of dudes coming up and shooting your neighborhood and killing kids. That ain't your fault. That ain't your fault if they did that. That's stupid as shit. Yeah, they trying to say he was taunting and the kids getting killed was retaliation for him taunting. But if it's already up with them, if that's the case, then that means this was already going on. Because they have a whole storyline of other dudes being killed, supposedly. So the killing was going on regardless, my nigga. And what it is dudes in Lil Baby hood is beefing with some niggas. Dude, they beefing with some niggas from some other hood. They going back and forth. They already going back and forth. Even if he go shoot a video over there, the back and forth is the back and forth. You can't say, well, we gonna arrest Lil Baby because dudes from his neighborhood is part of the back and forth unless he ordered it, unless he sent it. Then that's a different story. You gotta come with some type of proof, bro. You gotta have some type of proof. Bro, you can go wherever you want to go, nigga. There's no crime for saying the gang members don't own the neighborhood, dog. The police is not the streets. You can say, well, this was a retaliation of you going to somebody else's hood. But even with that, it's like, no, bro. Just because somebody went to your hood, you don't go kill 2 teenagers. Nah, niggas should not be going to other niggas' hoods and shooting videos, obviously. Niggas should not be disrespecting other niggas' turf because you know the consequences of it. And things like this can happen. We not okaying ignorance and disrespect at all. But we also not finna let them paint this picture like this is the way to go. This is clearly them trying to build a case, and they clearly don't got no evidence because really, let's keep it a band. Lil Baby been out the way for the last, ever since Young Thug got indicted. Lil Baby been he always been like low key, behind the scenes, not really getting too involved with shit. Now his crew, different story. His crew is his crew. Cool, whatever. But y'all gotta have some proof. Yeah, if you went over there and shot some kids, that's on you, fam. You can't say, well, we killed them kids over there because Lil Baby came to our hood and shot a video. That's fucking stupid. That's fucking stupid. A lot of video shoots that got shot up, bro. They been having, nigga, what's a call a video shoot got shot up? YFN Lucci. YFN Lucci video shoot got shot up. Gunna and Lil Key video shoot got shot up. So nah, we not. That's terrible police work. Lil Baby lawyer responded. Lil Baby said, because eventually blogs started spreading the word that the feds picked him up. I knew it was a crock of bullshit, because if the feds was picking him up, it wouldn't have been Atlanta PD speaking. So one thing about me, I know how to read between the lines and see what the narratives is and what narratives they pushing and what they trying to say, and see how the media is gonna run it. When I seen that they said Lil Baby was reportedly arrested by the feds, I said it don't work like that. You don't see a press conference on Wednesday, Tuesday and Wednesday from Atlanta PD, and then Thursday the feds pick them up. No, it's not how that works, my nigga. If the feds was coming, they just striking. They gonna come talk to you after he been indicted. Shout out to that true Mexican OTS too, man. Salute. Salute, salute. No, they did. It was all over the blogs. They said the Lil Baby, it hit every blog. That's why Lil Baby had to come out and address it. 11 Alive, the news station, reported that he had a warrant. And a warrant, nigga, is just really them taking him in for questioning. But guess what? If you got money, you got a lawyer, you don't have to answer any questions. If I'm not charged, I don't talk to y'all about nothing. I go have my lawyer handle the paperwork. Lil Baby got that type of money. Lil Baby got that type of situation. Lil Baby been in prison before. He know the system. Even if y'all do put a warrant on me, I don't. If you're not charging me, I don't even gotta go talk to y'all. Just know that. Well, Lil Baby has already known. His name was on the list. He knew this too when they arrested Thug and them 2 years ago. Lil Baby said this in the interview. That's why he changed his record company to Glass House Records. They don't claim 4PF no more. They claim Glass House and CBFW. Nah, shout out to that true Mexican OTS. It's all love, bro. I'm going to kick on my Mexican partner tomorrow night for the fight, probably. I've been posted big go fuck with, bro. We don't be tripping. We just trip on niggas who be disrespected. If niggas disrespecting, we tripping. If it's love, it's love. We gonna be one. But if people gonna talk down on us like Lil Duval and throw out little slick shit, we gotta check it. You understand what I'm saying? So let me play what let me read y'all what Lil Baby lawyer said. It's crazy. He got the same lawyer as Lil Durk. It's the same lawyer. Drew Fillin is the same lawyer that represented Big Meech. These lawyers be killing, dog. These good lawyers. They cost a lot of goddamn money. Drew Fillin is the same. He represented Meech, nigga. And Drew Fillin represented YFN Lucci. So it's like niggas is going to get the same top lawyers. Brian Steele, Drew Fillin. Drew Fillin also represented NBA Youngboy. He also represented Lil Durk right now. Y'all see how that shit work? That shit is crazy. Y'all let me know if the whatchamacallit is too bright. Y'all, is that sun too bright right here? I'll find another spot. Y'all let me know if that sun doing too much from this angle. Hit the like though. Hit that like. Is that sun doing too much right here? Let me know something. He said, let me know in the chat when y'all see it. We good? We good, bet. Well, it's a system, bro. It's a system. It's all a circular system, bro. And that's why I try to tell people they don't listen. The American justice system is not built off of right and wrong. It's about business and money. If you got money, you can beat cases when you done committed the crime. It's niggas that didn't commit the crime, but they don't have the money to beat the case. You see how they work? The prosecutors become lawyers. The lawyers become prosecutors. Lawyers turn into prosecutors, meaning they would defend a nigga for money that they know committed the crime. That's what lawyers do. Lawyers got three main things they got to be good at: debating, arguing, and lying. Debating, arguing, and lying. That's the main three things that lawyers got to be good at. If you could do those three things well, being a lawyer might be good for you. So just know that lawyers become prosecutors. The prosecutors are the ones that lock niggas up and try to arrest niggas. So the same crowd of people that they would be defending in the courtroom, they go over and decide, I want to lock those guys up now. But then guess what else they'll do? They'll go back to being a lawyer after so much. It happens a lot. Just know it's a cycle, dog. They all go through the same schools. They all know the same people, all it. It's all about the experience they have. Their experience and their knowledge in the game allows them to get the firm, get the team to work for them, and it develops their relationships with the judges and their history. So they know, like, okay, well, he got a good team. Fuck it, we gonna go and do this, do this, do that. It says the part of the press conference on Wednesday by the Atlanta Police Department that made an obvious reference to Dominique Jones, which is Lil Baby, was complete and total nonsense to say that he couldn't shoot a music video in his hometown. A place that he loves and has continued to uplift is disgraceful. Even more, the location for a major music video shoot is a decision made by a professional team and is not a decision made by any individual. Bringing his name into a conversation regarding a terrible crime for which he had absolutely no involvement is unprofessional, unethical, and shameful. Dominique is devastated about the situation because those children came from the same neighborhood he did, and he will continue to build up his community in any way he can. Statement by Drew Finland and Marisa Goldberg of the Finland Law Firm on behalf of Lil Baby. So, no matter how you slice the pie, the police you can't jump out there and say no shit like that. And I don't give a damn if somebody told you that. If you ain't got no physical proof of that, why would you even put that in the media? It is what it is, bro. Because that now it's just like, y'all could just look in the air and piece a scenario together, which even like if the scenario, just because it's possible don't mean we can run with that scenario, bro. That's like saying we can stop and frisk. That's like saying it's cool to stop and frisk. Nigga, we can't allow that type of shit. So let's move over to Godfrey bringing Crazy Legs onto his show. Out of pocket, out of line. Not for having Crazy Legs as a guest. I think Crazy Legs might have been on his show before and they have known each other or whatever. But the way he did it after the fallout with Lord Jamar, that's what makes it an issue. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, that's what makes it an issue. That's what makes it an issue. The way that he did it. It's like, well, you fell out with Lord Jamar, so now you want to bring Godfrey on because you fell out with Lord Jamar, Godfrey, and so now you want to bring on somebody that he's been beefing with, which is Crazy Legs on the internet. And you know that they not seeing eye to eye over the hip-hop debate. But then you let Crazy Legs come on here and echo this sentiment with these word semantics about the creation of hip-hop. And to do that now, after the way that everything went down, And Crazy Legs, of course, he didn't hide it. Yeah, I've been watching everything that's going on with the flat earth stuff, and I don't sugarcoat nothing. I'm not into that flat earth shit. I'm not into that. I don't care about it. It's not really important to me. But what's important to me or not important to me might be important and not important to somebody else. I don't know exactly what all went down between Lord Jamar and Godfrey with that. Godfrey said he was echoing sentiment of legal matters and being drugged. I saw the clip. I seen that he was, kind of getting agitated. I did see that the other guy, Dante, I think his name is, was most definitely being biased and trying to tell, like, Lord Jamar, be quiet. Lord Jamar was getting frustrated, and it did look like he took an L in the debate. Whether he knew that the debate was going on or not, they were supposed to not put the footage out. Well, Godfrey said he wasn't putting it out. Well, the guy he debated with, he put the footage out. Kyrie not the first nigga saying that shit. Kyrie was nowhere near the first nigga saying that shit. It's been a bunch of niggas. That's why it's called the thing. He's a flat earther. It been people saying that the earth was flat. That ain't nothing new. Hold the fuck on, y'all. Oh, shit. Ooh. Thought I had my shit up in here, man. About that motherfucking bread, I need a whole loaf. Man, hold the fuck on. Sworn I left them bitches in here. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to keep this bitch going. Can't find my shit, though. Oh, shit. What the fuck is them bitches? Can't be that far away. Bet we good. So, I'm just the type of nigga, I gotta keep it 1,000. If Lord Jamar took that route off of what they saying happened because it didn't look good for him and he felt played, yeah, nigga could play you, but I would be overly offended if you start like pushing the line of, oh man, I got drugged or y'all set me up or da-da-da. Not saying that Godfrey, I don't know, Godfrey said he didn't have no control over that footage coming out. Whether he did or didn't, I still not the nigga that's gonna say, well, I'm finna take this into legal matters possibly or anything like that. I just take it on the chin and be like, well, fuck it, nigga, I'm done with it. Like, whatever. But it did make Lord Jamar look good. Even pushing flat earth for certain people, that's not gonna make you look good either in general. You know what I'm saying? But I want to make this part clear. I don't know exactly what all really happened or what the understanding or agreement was. I didn't even watch the whole. That's how much I don't care about flat earth, bro. I didn't watch too much of nothing they had to say. But I saw a little clip of it. Didn't even watch the full clip. I seen the back and forth. They was getting heated. I seen the guy Dante, that's the co-host. He was like clearly having little issues with Lord Jamar during it. He wasn't letting Lord Jamar pop it off like that. But at the same time, Lord Jamar was calling them names, and then he was calling Lord Jamar names. They was both being disrespectful. So the debate wasn't gonna be good in the form of information, anyways. For content and entertainment, hell yeah, it was gonna go up and turn up. It makes sense. But them just really trying to have an informal debate, they had already was being disrespectful before it. But Lord Jamar wants to argue the flat earth conversation. That's his choice. I'm not with that, whatever. And I don't agree with bringing legal matters into a debate or if something makes me look bad on the internet or it didn't work in my favor like I wanted to. If somebody ain't really like pushing a slanderous, like detrimental or defamation type of thing on a nigga name, whatever, or they put out no weird pics of a nigga, nothing like that, nigga will wear all that other shit, like whatever. But that right there, I don't agree with legal matters. And, you know, whether how close Godfrey and Lord Jamar were before, whether their relationship was really intact or they was real tight, they were cordial. They were for sure associates on the internet, man. They was cool. You know what I'm saying? At least to the eyes of the internet, to where I wouldn't think it would go to this. But that's that. I separate all of that. I separate all of that I just said from this conversation when it comes to hip hop. Because what Godfrey did was something that was real slick and real weak. Real slick and real weak. I don't play that. Like, now I gotta look at you for like what you is, bro. You pulled the tether move, Godfrey. You go on these platforms and talk about black, and you kind of try to act like you want to understand black culture and how we be mistreated and how people do us dirty and shit like this. You do all of that on these platforms and things of that nature, but then you fall out with Lord Jamar. And what's the first thing you do, bro? Well, not the first thing, but one of the things you do early in the situation, you go grab somebody that you know he don't see eye to eye with. Yeah. He's not an immigrant, but he's not FBA. His parents are from Nigeria. But he was born here, though. So he's not technically an immigrant. But he is not an FBA. So what you call it got to talking about hip-hop? Crazy Legs. I guess Crazy Legs thinks that he's going to be able to word semantic his way into what he wants it to be. And they just want to, basically what it goes with, bro, let's keep it a band. New York Puerto Ricans, the ones that are choosing to have this debate and this fight and this back and forth, what they want for us to do is just go with the flow. They want us to go with the flow about this shit. Let's keep it a band. That's all this shit is right now. They like, man, black Americans, we want y'all to just go with the flow with us on hip hop. And I have never I see those conversations about bro cases. I've never brought that up or looked into that. I just haven't. Not saying that they ain't true or are true. I just haven't looked into them to really speak on them. Yeah, I never looked into bro history. You know, he was a good break dancer. We're not taking that away from him. Ain't taking away the break dancing ability, not taking away his contribution to hip hop, but it's simple. We just saying y'all didn't create it. And he knows this, but they want to use the word semantics. They want to say, oh, they saying we wasn't there. We wasn't there. All niggas are saying is, hey, bro, hip hop is a black art form that's a reflection of black lifestyle in America. This ain't a reflection of Puerto Rican lifestyle. Y'all came to America and you grew up around these black people, but you started doing what you saw them doing. You contributed, but we'll just, you know, with everything that Crazy Legs said, let me play the audio for y'all. Let me play the audio, every time. It's just baffling. Like that he will get on these platforms and act like, oh, we created it together, and they'll go get with a black dude who will like tell them what they want to hear or how they want it to be and shit like that. Hold on. Let me go to the clip. So y'all can hear it yourselves, bro. But they want to change it up and make it mean different things, bro. You said this on camera. Your guy said this on camera, Crazy Legs. We'll play it for you.
Everything, all the breaking and stuff like that was considered underground. And so Koolberg brought everything out into the open. And that was like, say, 74, 75. All the underground stuff, all the in-house, all the hallway dances, and all the house party dances were brought out to the street. And the more they took it to the street, the more nationalities got involved in it. You know, it was no longer an Afro-American. The Hispanic took to the dance.
Listen to this shit. Y'all hear it?
I know for a fact that when I went to some parts, it was registry of Puerto Rican dance. And when they did, it was like, oh shit, check out the Puerto Rican B-boy, you know? A lot of people used to call it like, yo, you know, like the Latinos.
Hold on, I'm gonna play this specific part. Can y'all hear that clear? Let me hear, let me know. Can y'all hear that clear? I got some shit going on right now. Let me know if y'all can hear that clearly right there, or did we freeze up? Can y'all hear that clearly with them talking?
The more nationalities got involved in it. You know, it was no longer an Afro-American. The Hispanic took to the dance. I know for a fact that when I went to some parts, it was registry of Puerto Rican dance. And when they did, it was like, oh shit, check out the Puerto Rican B-boy, you know? A lot of people used to call it like, yo, you know, like the Latinos, you know, Moreno means black, you know, they be like, yo, that's that Moreno style, you know, and that's the original style of B-boy. Those black kids invented breaking as we know it, as we understand it. Because you see all this shit come together. Then you got people like the nigga twins, all of a sudden they going down to the floor. It was one of the brothers that used to be down with Kool Herc, and he had like a little spin move where he would like do that little spin move. And that was actually the first time I ever seen somebody, you know, go down on the floor.
Y'all hear all this shit?
Yes, and then we wanted to dance. You know, and it's just that our style of dancing was not like anybody else's. Funny thing was, the nigga twins used to always have straws in their mouth. The nigga twins used to come in with cigars and trench coats. And they used to come in and split the place up and act like Groucho Marx. And they used to walk in with the cigars and then beat up in the middle. When we used to go down on the floor, we didn't get dirty. And we didn't dance on linoleum. We didn't dance on cardboards. We danced on the cement. That was the real B-boys from back in the day, you know what I'm saying?
They saying it all came from blacks. Blacks brought it outside. Blacks brought it from the streets, from the hallways and the house parties. So why is it a problem to say that blacks created this shit now? He's even saying that's the Moreno style. That is Crazy Legs speaking right there, y'all.
He's black, you know, they be like, yo, that's breaking. And when they did, it was like, oh shit, check out the Puerto Rican B-boy, you know? A lot of people used to call it like, yo, you know, like the Latinos, you know, Moreno means black, you know, they be like, yo, that's that Moreno style, you know, and that's the original style of B-boy. Those black kids invented breaking as we know it, as we understand.
This is an old footage, y'all, old footage.
It was one of the brothers that used to be down with Kool Herc, and he had like a little spin move where he would like do that little spin move. And that was actually the first time I ever seen somebody, you know, go down on the floor.
Yep. Talk about it.
Yes, and then we wanted
all niggas. Moreno style. Come on. This is an old video. So where does this 50-50 shit come in at, bro? Like, the audacity is crazy. Nuts to me.
All right, everybody, let this run around your mind for a minute.
It's crazy, lady.
And I hate this damn topic, man. It's so stupid. But people from the outside always think they know what's going on somewhere else. So imagine this. Imagine trying to tell the story of hip hop and removing the photos of Joe Conzo and removing the original recordings of jams by a brother named Tape Master. Now, both of them are Puerto Rican. I believe Tape Master is Puerto Rican. But if you remove all of those images and all of those tapes, you could not even tell the story properly. So, that's not even talking about the people who also contributed to the art. So, wrap that shit around your lips. All right, everybody.
So they claim the fame is photos and video. Okay. So we supposed to be giving the cameraman credit. And this is just word semantics, y'all. And that's what Crazy Legs and all these other guys have to understand and need to understand. Photographers and the dude doing the jams, and you're on camera calling it the Moreno style. This is why this is why Big Pun, biggest record, Boricua, Moreno, Boricua, come on, bro. Knock the shit off. It is what it is. It ain't no debate, but I don't know what the issue is, bro. So Crazy Legs, Godfrey, that was nasty. Not because you had him on there. It's nasty because of how you brought him on there and the timing of it, and then you let him echo those sentiments, Godfrey. It is what it is. Hold on real quick. Let me go to this interview. Let y'all see this motherfucker. Well, according to Lord Jamar, Godfrey really didn't want to leave, lad. He said he forced his hand. He said that Godfrey was going to continue to work with Vlad. He said that Godfrey wasn't fucked up about it, but he pressed the line and he said, hey, man, I manipulated him into stop going. He said Godfrey it's easy to manipulate Godfrey. He said, I manipulated Godfrey to not go. To quit fucking with Vlad. So, but either way, no matter how or why, either way, nigga, what we not doing is running back on it now and acting like you down with us. Because obviously, if you go back to Vlad right now, and I don't know if he is, maybe Godfrey won't go back to Vlad. Maybe he won't. But if he do go back to Vlad, we will get on that nigga. You will be called out. I already got to do a video on D.L. Hughley. I just ain't got around to it yet. But I do got to do a video on D.L. Hughley, though. I do got to do a video on D.L. Hughley. Just ain't got around to it yet, y'all. That wasn't true. They didn't boo Fat Joe that night. They didn't boo Fat Joe. Lil Duval downplayed Black Americans and compared us to Africans as how we view racism and how they view racism. And he framed it in a way like they're doing better than us and they're more on point with us and they have a better plan than us. And that's not the case if they're coming to America. You can't come over here off of what Black Americans did and then try to frame it like, hey, we view racism different than y'all. Well, okay, if that's the case, why are y'all not over there with y'all, like, from? Y'all in America. Yeah, that video, that was AI. That wasn't true. He wasn't even in the country when that happened. When that video came out, Fat Joe was in one of them other countries. I did a video on it. Man, this one nigga, hey boy, this nigga here is fucking sick, dog. Hold on. Let me find Godfrey shit. Hopefully it's in a spot that I already had.
The Apollo to perform, he would go to practice dance with Fania All-Stars because he had the footwork, but he needed to figure out the upper body movement. So again, if we're imitating what we were all imitating James Brown, doesn't matter what background you were, but no one knew James Brown was hanging out with Fania All-Stars and practice dancing with them. That's all Puerto Rican group, Afro-Latino, so
Fuck
I think
out of here, nigga.
this, I don't think, again, we share the same oppression.
Of course. Of course.
Some got it worse than others, but when we all get arrested together, we're treated the same.
I was, because it's amazing because you guys were here in New York City. We were looking at it from a distance.
It was, we didn't really see it, and we were talking about it earlier when we were saying that I think the thing that created the void was the internet. Is when people started claiming it as if it was different, because I don't ever remember feeling any different about. I never thought about Puerto Rican friends.
I thought it was everybody. Friends. That was just a New York thing where the Puerto Ricans and blacks.
I mean, and you can say this better than I would. Would you think that it kind of was the internet that kind of created this idea of the colorism and the stuff? Because I don't remember it being that way in the past. If I'm wrong,
I see it like this. There's somebody speaking to someone else's anger or helps to make them feel like, okay, I don't like the way my life is going. I'm going to be angry at that person. That person's saying exactly what I want to hear, and I need somebody to be upset with. They're going to fall in line with it, whether it's true or not. And yeah, to your point, I agree. It has to do with online shit. I'm not with any of that stuff. That's why for me, it was more like, yo, my man, Jamar, like, you're a little reckless with your mouth. Like, how do you really want to handle this? I saw him in person, and nothing happened, I was like, yo, what's up? We good? What we doing? And he backed down. And then next thing you know, I put a video out there like, yo, because, look, I was getting him and that dude, Tariq Nasheed, caused a situation for Joe Conzo, where Joe Conzo was getting death threats.
Who's Joe Conzo?
Joe Conzo is the person who, when you look at pictures of Kool Herc and Flash and all those, that's all Joe Conzo's pictures.
Is there? Can we get these guys? Can we get photos of these guys?
Yeah.
Joe Conzo.
Go on Joe Conzo's page. You'll see. That's Joe Conzo. So Joe Conzo, yeah, he's Puerto Rican. Both of them. Now here's the crazy thing. He's both of them. Yeah. Look at that figure. His grandmother is the one who started the free meals for Black and Latino kids in the schools. Damn. We just saw Conzo. Show that one more time. Yeah, that's crazy. So Joe Conzo. He started when he was like 12 years old. Joe Conzo. Oh, that's him now. Look at that. He has a book called Born in the Bronx. Look at that. So anyway, because of Joe Conzo, they took his photos. Tariq Rashid took his photos, put it in his documentary. That's why his documentary got pulled, because, you know, how are you going to try to slam Latinos and then to tell your hip hop story, but the photos that you're using were taken by a Latino? You couldn't even tell your story the way you wanted to if those photos were removed.
Nigga, he had one photo, I think, for a second or something, Tariq Nasheed say. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, these dudes be just talking in circles. You can't even listen to this bullshit. They using word semantics. You already on camera years ago, Crazy Legs, saying that it was created by blacks. That's that blacks were breaking. It was very rare you was gonna see a Puerto Rican breaking, and we was breakdancing in the 40s on camera. So that means we was doing it before the videos and the photos came, nigga. We been rapping. We been doing all this shit. If you look at hip hop, let's say the last 25 years, but even longer than that, let's say since the year 2000, what has been the major contribution that was needed by Puerto Ricans in hip hop? Let me know. As far as the art, as far as the music, as far as the fashion, what style, what slang, what have they contributed from Puerto Rican culture? Not what they saw niggas doing in New York, bro. We not doing that dumb shit. Exactly. That as well. I seen that in the comments. Shout out to Kaiser. They said the Black Panther started the free meals in Oakland. Facts. Do versus don't. They didn't want to be a part of the documentary. And then on top of the fact, Tariq said he barely even used, like, it was a small image of the nigga shit. That motherfucking photo, them photos don't make no difference, my nigga. They not needed for the people that was there. If the people there telling the stories, those photos ain't needed. Fuck is they talking about? But we over that shit, man. Fuck what they talking about. 50 Cent, Jim Jones going in it right now. Kind of funny. I might do a video on that later. I don't know. I'll debate about it. We got Donald Trump going at it with old boy from Ukraine. Turning that shit up, nigga. That shit hilarious. This shit is fucking hilarious. This shit is fucking hilarious. What we doing? Say, first of all, shout to you. What else we got going on? Let me go to that Donald Trump shit real quick. Get some of that up in there. Y'all go check out my interview on my boy Hot Thoughts TV page too, man. We got an interview rolling out right now.
It's going to end the destruction of your country. Yes, but if you Mr. President, with respect, I think it's disrespectful for you to come to the Oval Office and try to litigate this in front of the American media. Right now, you guys are going around and forcing conscripts to the front lines because you have manpower problems. You should be thanking the president for trying to bring an end to this conflict. Have you ever been to Ukraine that you say what problems we have? I have been to. Come once. I've actually watched and seen the stories, and I know what happens is you bring them on a propaganda tour, Mr. President. Do you disagree that you've had problems? Like bringing people into your military? And do you think that it's respectful to come to the Oval Office of the United States of America and attack the administration that is trying to prevent the destruction of your country? A lot of questions. Let's start from the beginning. Sure. First of all, during the war, everybody has problems. Even you, but you have nice ocean and don't feel now, but you will feel it in the future. God bless. You don't know that. God bless. God bless. You will not have war.
Don't tell us what we're going to feel. We're trying to solve a problem. Don't tell us what we're going to feel.
I'm not telling you.
Because you're in no position to dictate that. Remember this. You're in no position to dictate what we're going to feel. We're going to feel very good.
Feel influence.
We're going to feel very good and very strong.
You will feel influence.
You're right now not in a very good position. You've allowed yourself to be in a very bad position, and he happens to be right about it.
From the very beginning of the war.
You're not in a good position. You don't have the cards right now. With us, you start having cards. Right now, you don't. You're playing cards. You're playing cards. You're gambling with the lives of millions of people. You're gambling with World War III. You're gambling with World War III. And what you're doing is very disrespectful to the country, this country. That's back to you. Far more than a lot of people said they should have.
Have you said thank you once? A lot of times. No, even today. You said thank you. Today. You went to Pennsylvania and campaigned for the opposition in October. Offer some words of appreciation for the United States of America and the president who's trying to save your country.
They turned up on that nigga. Yeah, he tell me you gonna feel it, you gonna feel it. Nah. People defending old boy. See, this the thing. People don't be listening, bro. They not even listening to what they talking about. Y'all is like, people just like, oh, it's something with Trump. We gotta take the negative out of it. Nigga, Trump is on here telling this nigga like, bro, we on the bridge of going to World War III. We need to work this shit out. But nah, it's crazy, man. I'm about to get my shit together, y'all, and hit the streets. See what up in a minute, man. Figure something out. Y'all stay up, stay blessed, all that. Hit that like, man. We'll be back later with some more videos and shit later on, man. Find me something to get into. Hit that like and turn us up before y'all get up out of here, man. We need 50 likes. 50 likes before y'all dip. Come back after the video. Hit the like. Turn it all the way up. We shall be back. Really take me a fucking nap. Y'all stay up, stay blessed, man. Hit that like and turn us up.